ever wondered what it would be like if technology didn't exist? Well, software engineers are one of the creators, I guess you would say, of technology. They help make what you're seeing right now on your screen possible. My name is Zachary Cornthwaite, and today we are pursuing software engineering. This is my table of contents with every single thing and so which slide to find it on. This is my summary page title. This is my summary title. These next two pages will be about my summaries. This is my FCCLA planning process summary page. My concern was how does software engineers help? How does software engineers help society with their day-to-day life? My goal is to get 4-year college and get a master's degree in computer science and software engineering because with that degree I can have more opportunities in the tech field. My plan is to interview a person that's a software engineer in Washington. Second, I will work as hard as I can to get into Running Start. So as soon as I actually get into college, I can start working for my degree. Some possible barriers that might come my way would be not getting into Running Start, having trouble with classes. It could be hard learning a computer language because there are literally thousands of them out there, and having trouble finding a job because software engineering, tech is everywhere, and every job, every company would need some type of IT person, I guess you could say. But there are thousands of probably thousands of people that are trying to get a job in technology and could probably be more experienced. My act was doing an interview with a software engineer. Follow up. It did not go as well as I would have hoped. He couldn't answer all of my questions, but he did answer some. And in a few slides, you will be able to see the answers. This is my project summary form, the self-assessment, the learning styles. This is my learning styles test. What this test shows is which way is the best way for me to learn the best, and mine is auditory. I'm 40% auditory, which means I learn better by hearing instead of seeing, which means with studying I should more focus on hearing words if it's English, seeing out the math problems out loud, or record myself spelling. This is my job personality test to see what job would be me and what type of job would I should be in with that job highlight. It says a scientist because it highlights my intelligence. Really, there are many other things, other type of jobs that work into that, like software engineering or any tech job, really, because technology is always changing. And and you always need to stay up to date with anything new about tech. These next few slides will be about my career research. The job description. Software engineers develop systems and softwares for businesses. These products range from business applications and games to network control systems and operating systems. Like the software engineer could have helped create your PC or your laptop or your phone, really. Some responsibilities are execute full software development lifecycle, FCCLA, develop flowcharts, layouts, and documentation to identify requirements and solutions, and write well-designed testable code, and etc. The job education. Most hiring managers expect software engineers to have at least a bachelor's degree in computer science, software engineering, computer programming, software development, mathematics, or a similar field. But some companies also may require a master's degree in computer science or related field, depending on the job that you're going for or the company that you're wanting the job in. The training needed is for an entry level software engineer can receive training during internships coding boot camps or seminars. Because, like I said, technology is always changing. It's always changing, always improving. The seminars, you can learn about the code, that code that's used in it, or a new process. With coding boot camps, you get to learn more about coding. As it says, you learn more of the coding language that you already know, or you get to learn some new coding languages. Some companies even hire people that just do coding boot camps because they are learning just code, like nothing else, just code or just code of different languages, in different coding languages. The work environment. Since most um software engineers work in industries including medical, industrial, automotive, government, and technical technology. They typically work in a collaborative environment along with other developers and other engineers. Most work a standard hours each week, but they could also be on call, or it's not it's not uncommon to see software engineers either work late or work weekends. Since most engineers, software engineers work in an office setting, they need to sit in front of a computer desk for long periods of time. Job outlook. Employment for software engineers is expected to increase by 21% from 2018 to through 2028, placing it among the fastest growing IT career paths. Demand for software engineers will rise among with technological advancements in computer networking. The average salary for a software engineer is $107,873 per year. At times, it can be hard to get a job when just starting out as a software engineer because lots of companies that are hiring a software engineer want a software engineer with at least 2 to 3 years of experience because they want someone who already knows a whole lot about coding so they don't mess up or as much as an entry level person might. But like I said in slide 11, you will always learn something new with this type of job. There is always new things to learn, and you will be able to get experience during internships or things like that. But coding boot camps even count as experience. These next two slides will be the emails of the interview. This email shows the questions that I asked him, and why we chose to do it this way is because he thought it would be easier if I just sent him my questions and he answered them, so we don't have to figure out a Zoom time and then have me ask the questions. Then these are his answers to my questions. Family and consumer sciences is the next few slides. How family and consumer sciences are used in my career. Family and consumer science works with my career because in our world today, everyone is using some type of technology in their homes and work environments. For example, school. With different school platforms and Zoom/Google Meets, students can continue to learn from home, from their teachers. Medical. Doctors have been able to have been able to communication using different software to develop the much needed vaccines online doctors visits. There are literally apps that you can just sign in and then you can be speaking to a doctor minutes, and then you don't have to risk getting COVID or the flu or something. Also, AI, artificial intelligence. We are now using robots from vacuums to have them helping us in operating rooms or the operations themselves, since it's more likely that an artificial intelligence wouldn't mess up as much as a human being. Like, showed, I think it was a few months ago, um, a brain implant on a pig, and it improved his intelligence, first of all, but it also improved his brain waves. And This brain implant is supposed to help people that are paralyzed. It's supposed to connect the not the brainwaves that aren't fully there and helping them reach there. One of the purposes is purpose two, strengthening the function of the family as the basic unit of society. Technology has given us the ability to stay connected to our family members that are not living in our homes or who are in hospitals or new nursing care centers or are deployed in another country for our military. And here is the link to the video of Elon Musk in the brain. Another purpose is purpose six, to provide opportunities for making decisions and for assuming responsibilities. Software engineers have provided us the opportunity to help us fix our mistakes. Like when we started to develop cars, we had to use gas, which it has been killing the ozone layer. And software engineers have given us the opportunity to make electric cars, which have given us the opportunity to save the ozone layer and let us stay on this planet longer and not have to rely on Mars. Career planning. My first goal is to go to college and get a computer science or a computer science and software engineering degree. Second, I will intern for a software engineer. Third, I will do a coding bootcamp to give me that top experience as much as I could so then finally I could get a job as a software engineer. Plans for achieving the goal. First, I will work hard enough to get into Running Start. Second, I will go to college in the state of Washington to get a master's degree in computer science or computer science and engineering. Third, while in college, I will contact a lot of companies that have a software engineer to see if I can intern that. Fourth, I will research for the best coding boot camps to do so I can show that I will have the best experience to be a software engineer. High school plans. To learn how to code this year, I am in intro to programming. Also, my plans are to keep my GPA through high school at a 3.5 GPA or higher. Also, my plan is to work as hard as I can to get as many of my high school requirements done so I can do Running Start. My further education, since if I do Running Start, I will have my associate's degree when I get my high school diploma. I'll be able to start my classes that I need to take to get my bachelor or master's degree in computer science or computer science and engineering. And here's my biography. Not biography, bibliography. It is in APA form. Thank you.